Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to set up a lead generation campaign on Facebook, and I'll take you through one of my adverts that I've been doing here, and I'll basically just show you exactly how to do it. So you can see how powerful this is. This isn't actually for Shopify. I don't have any Shopify lead magnets running right now, but this is on my girlfriend's account, and I'm doing a lead magnet generation for the dropshipping niche. You guys have probably seen this advert around if you click on here. I am getting, this is why I split test my adverts, and I'm getting 336 leads. Oh, that's what I've got so far. And I'm paying 87 cents per lead, which is extremely cheap in this niche. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you can set this up, and you can take you through the exact steps for doing that. So first, what you need to do is you actually need to have a set up a pixel properly for actually lead magnet generation. So I took you through creating the page, and there is another video on here on actually how to import that into your store. Sorry, not your store, your website. So this is the page that I use for my opt-in, and then when I go on here, it takes me to the download page, and this is my download page, right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put a lead magnet, a lead pixel on the thank you page and a normal pixel on the front page. But we're going to run through this in another video. So here we go. First, you need to grab yourself a pixel. So you want to go to your pixel section, and you want to go to view pixel code. If you don't know how to do this, there is a Facebook module on this. And then I'm going to copy that to both my pages, my lead magnet, which is this one here. And then this one is my Facebook, my thank you magnet, my thank you page. So I'm going to copy it into there, and then I'm going to copy it into my thank you page. But I need to do one more thing on my thank you page, and that's actually adding the lead pixel. So you want to go to install pixel base code, and then, sorry, that's the one before that. Go to install event code, and want to click on lead and copy this as well. And then we want to copy that at the bottom of our thank you page, and that'll save automatically. So now look what happens when we go to our lead magnet and we view it. We check the pixel to make sure it's working. It's going to say view, right? But when we go to the thank you page, preview the thank you page, it's going to say view and lead. So that's when Facebook tells us that we've collected a lead, and it charges us for that lead, and it puts those leads onto our autoresponder, and then Facebook tells us that we now have a lead. So that's how that works, and I have a video on how to import these into your actual website if you want to check that out. So now we're going to actually go and create an advert. You should know about how to do all this from the Facebook module. I'm going to go to the Power Editor, and just for this example, we're going to use the, get rid of this. I was actually doing a test before. We're going to use this as an example, but we're going to be doing, let's just say we're giving away a hunting PDF, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I'm going to do create campaign, and we're going to choose our action type. We're going to do conversion. And then we're going to call this hunting free PDF. And then we're going to call the ad set free hunting free PDF ad set. And then we're going to call this hunting PDF 1. And I'm going to go create. So there's a few things here that are different from website like another action that you usually choose. So I'm going to go on ad set, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this ad. I'm not actually going to create this ad, but you'll just do your normal budgets. But what we want to do here is we want to collect lead. Okay, lead is what we're doing here. So make sure you have lead turned on. If it's gray or red, don't worry, it just means it hasn't fired yet, so just choose it anyway. If you've installed it right on your store, then you shouldn't have any problems. And then, for instance, we're going to go USA. You want to go to the site, the location that you actually plan on selling your products to. We're going to go 54. And then I'm going to go hunting. I'm going to go deer hunting. I'm going to go, then I'm going to narrow it down a bit more because it's 17,000. I'm going to go hunting again, but I'm going to do something like trophy hunting. That's to do with deer as well. Now I have an audience of 3,000, which is very, very good. You can actually go quite broad on leads. It doesn't matter too much because your audience is going to be very diverse. You're not going to be advertising a specific product. You're just advertising a free PDF to get them onto your list, and then you advertise the products. So they're going to be into a wide variety of products, and then you have more chance of getting sales because you can do a good sales pitch to them and all that good stuff. So that's that. Next, we want to do edit placements. Make sure all devices. I usually don't split test mobile, desktop for leads. Take off Instagram, take off audience network. We're going to take off instant articles. We're going to take off right column. And then make sure it's set to conversions and it's set to 7 days. Make sure it's 7 days. Okay, that's important. 1 day you don't want it on that because it means that it has to get its specific conversions in 1 day. And then we want to go to ad. This is where things get quite important because you have to make sure you have a good ad copy. I'm going to keep it on Franklin Hatchet for now. I'm going to put it on one image. I'm going to select my image. You would have something like, get this free PDF or whatever, or have a video of a PDF and stuff like that. I'm going to choose this. And then I'm going to put website URL. I'm going to put my opt-in. And then I like to just keep things short. So I'm going to do, remember where I'm going here. Yes, I'm going to do something like calling all hunting fans, download your free PDF today. 37 ways to improve your hunting trip. Right? I keep it nice and short. I don't really like to, because you've got to remember that on mobile, it's very crammed. So I usually just go off mobile and then just do whatever on desktop. And then for headline, I'm just going to put free download in big letters. And then I'm going to put get your download here with some arrows maybe. And I'm going to go download. Now on desktop it's going to look a bit weird, but if you want to, you can just split desktop and mobile, right? And then up here actually you want to put your link. So I'm going to put download here. You want to emphasize the fact that it's a free download, like download. Because people might think they have to pay for it. So download here, free download. And that's it. Just make sure your pixel's set. It's set to offline event tracking. And that's it for that, right? And then you can just simply review your changes and upload your advert. That's how easy it is to create a lead advert. And it's important to note that you need to let them optimize. Okay, with my ones we didn't, so I'll tell you that in a second, but this is it, right? So just make sure you have this in there, and then what happens is they're going to click through there, go to my opt-in page, I'm going to get their email, and they're going to go to my thank you page, and it's going to count as a lead. This is a very good way to collect emails for your store. If you're struggling to collect emails, but you've just got to be a good salesman on the other end as well. Like, you can't just spam them with products. It's not going to work. You actually have to, build a relationship with these people. They're real people. They're your customers. Once you build that relationship with them, then you're going to be able to sell products to them, no problem. They become your customers. Most online stores now, their main weapon in their arsenal is their email list. So that's how you set it up. Do your ad set for your targeting. Do your advert. Do split testing. So once this is live, going in. We're not going to update this. So let's just that's it there. What I want to do now is I'm going to duplicate this. Use existing. Okay. I'm going to call this number 2. right? And this is when image split testing comes into place. I might just change the image, right? So I'll just change the image here. I'll choose another one from my list here. Just pretend this is a hunting one. And now I've got two images in my ad set. So if we go back here, I've got my ad set. I'll get rid of this. So I've got my campaign, right? I've got my ad set. And then I've got my images that are split test. So that's how you set up a lead generation campaign. It's very easy. It's not hard. And just get those leads and sell products to them later on. And then if you want to just upload these, go to review changes and simply upload them. So before we go, if we go back to my one, right, my ads manager here, you'll see that the advert is this one here. This ad set, I should say, is about 90 cents, I think. Oh, 87 cents, is it? Oh, it's gone up a bit. Oh, has it? Oh, sorry. So the image is, 86 cents. So if we go back actually at the ad set end, you'll see it's 93 cents. The thing is, when I first started, for the first 2 or 3 days, it was like $4, $3, $2, and it came down and down and down. That's what it does. So it's very important to just make sure you let it run, because most people are going to be like, oh man, $4 per lead? I don't want to pay that. I'm going to cancel it straight away. Oh, I definitely don't want to pay $3 a lead, $2 a lead. I'm going to cancel it. Now, in some niches, you're just going to have to pay that. You're going to have to pay $2, $3 a lead. And I would gladly pay that because I know I can turn them into $5, $6 customers. Absolutely. Depending on what I'm selling, of course, and depending on what sort of advertisement campaign I have going at the time. But what I'm trying to say is just let it run and it will all work out for you, okay? That's like, look at these ones, okay? These ones didn't do very well. They just clearly didn't work for me, so I cancelled them. But on the other hand, this one here does extremely well. And I've been running it for a few days now, $50 a day. So I've been doing it over 7 days now for a week, and it's been doing extremely well for me. I'm well over the criteria of 15 plus a week. I'm into the optimal stage now. So it's giving me cheaper leads. So that's it. That's how you create a lead. It's very, very simple. Lead campaign. Do your split testing on the images. And if you want to, you can split test ages with this. You can do all that good stuff. But I usually go pretty broad on the ages. Because like I said, we don't know what ages is interested in buying or selling because we're not actually advertising them a product. We're advertising them a free PDF or a free video. Like, you know, if you're stuck for free PDFs, go to YouTube, start a membership site. Just get a bunch of free videos from YouTube, put them in your membership site, give them free access to the membership site, or even just create a landing page with the videos, and there you go. You don't have to create anything. You can simply use stuff that's already out there. So that's another great example of creating a free lead magnet. So we'll move on to the next video. I just want to run you through the process of actually setting up a lead magnet. It's basically the same as all the rest. You just choose a different action. You choose leads instead of add to cart purchases and all that sort of good stuff. So now let's move on to the next one.